Hey, Nyla's World. Welcome to Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show with your host, Commander Alion. It's 11:30 p.m. So we just got on just now, and I know you're saying, "Where's the commander?" It's 11 o'clock. Where is he? We're here. 30 minutes later. Hey, Tommy Taylor, Sun Rays, SV, Matt Kelly, everybody coming in here. Good evening. MRC13, Lacey, good to see you. Deborah. Thank you for the likes. All slogans, Gilbert Slogan, Alan Wright, user 155. Ja, good to see you. Michelle, good to see you. Good evening, Danny. Everybody coming in here. Willow. Deidre, welcome to the show. Catherine, hello, Sunray. And good. Thank you for the heart there, Ja. We appreciate it. Let's see, I think it's Dob. Hey, Nyla, thank you for the heart with the smiley face as well. So we hope for a really good show. As always, Catherine, thank you. Good evening. Ashley Ann Davidson, welcome to the show, user 155. Thanks for the likes. And it's going to be a good show tonight. We have no idea what's going to happen. 178, Vivani, I think it's Vivian. It's Vivian, I think. Hello, Teresa. Rodney, welcome to the show. All the new people, all the regular viewers around the world, JLD, thank you for the follow. Eric Williams, welcome to Encounters. I'm Commander Alion, the host of the show. Just for the new people coming in here, and there always are new people finding our show, I'm host of WESU's NPR Pacific radio show Sunday mornings called The Cosmic Eye, as Truckerman Radio for 21 years. I'm a contactee since the 60s. And this is the protocol of the show: no foul language, no drugs, no drinking, no vaping, no smoking. What else is there? No kids under 18 on the screen. Nobody under 18 on the show. If we bring you on live, the show is focused on spiritual UFO areas such as visitations, disclosure, crop circles, everything related to the whole subject. Star beings, star seed, people that are totally interested in this kind of a program. This is the kind of show it is. We try to keep everything positive, and we have good moderators here. So our show is an actual show. We're not one of these TikToks things where they have the topics changing every day and they're just looking for an argument. We don't do that here. Nope. So welcome to Encounters. Hey, Nikki. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. Hang around a while. Thank you for the roses, Nikki. Relax. We have a very big studio audience, a lot of seating available all over the planet. So just make yourself relaxed. Have a cup of tea, some coffee, maybe some apple cider. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Thank you for the roses again, Nikki. Matt, welcome to the show. Adele, welcome to our show, Encounters. And again, I am Commander Alion, your host. Linda, Jenny, thanks for the likes. Angie Davidson, welcome. Wendy, welcome to Encounters. Tara Smith, hey, Tara. Matt, good to see you. Good evening. Inspirations, I like that name. My orbs have been out. Well, hopefully they're all over the place, the orbs. That's a good thing. Hopefully the orbs are going to be all over. Vivian, welcome to the show. User, hey, Kanisha. Diane, I'm just trying to catch names. They think goes so fast on the scrolling here. Lynn. That's a good name. Lynn. Pulsar, Blue something. Muddy Water. Hey, Teresa, welcome to the show. Isaiah Cope. Linda Smith. Kelly, hey, Kelly, welcome to Encounters. Lord Go Hard Lord something. Otto Hernandez, I tell you, that's what I mean. The screen goes so quickly. Jackie F., thank you for the dog. My cat's sleeping right now. I gave her treats, so I think she's resting. I might be lucky. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. Thank you for the corgi. Again, Jackie, we appreciate the corgi. Katie, welcome to the show. Anna77981, welcome to Encounters. Please share and like. Tiffany, hey, Tiffany, good to have you with us. Joe Mama, is in the room. Okay, Joe Mama. Chevelle. Hey, Chevelle. Pamela. Northrop. Angelina. Oh, Ryan Glass is joining us here. You're watching Encounters. If you're new to the show, 777 Egan. Welcome to the show, everybody coming in here. Queen Ida. David Monroe. We have Queen Ida in the house, and cosmically speaking. Vivian, thanks for joining us. Karen Allison. Lou Daniel. Pam Dawson. All these different people. Good to have you all with us. You're finding the number one spiritual UFO talk show on social media. Forget CNN, NBC, Discovery. You've got it right here, right now, right here on Encounters. Hey, Teresa Ann, welcome to the show. Catfish, good to see you. Divine Light Codes, welcome. Welcome, Divine Light Codes. Clifford, good to see you. The man with the beard. Clifford. Chillin' Viking, welcome to Merriweather. Hey, Merriweather, it's been good to see you. Randy, good to see you. Brent, welcome to our show. John Cook, KB, Shelly, thanks for joining us. Midwest Ziggy, One Toyota, good to see you, One Toyota. Divine Light Code, thanks for the likes. Ugh, hey, how you doing? Blessings, Bob V. Maria Gonzalez, all the people coming in here. We're going to get up there. There'll be a lot of people in here as time goes on. It's going to be a good show tonight. We started at 11:30 instead of 11 tonight. A little bit off in our timing, but we're still here. So we're going to go from 11:30 till 1 a.m. 11:30 to 1 a.m. Marco, welcome to the show. THB, I'm just trying to catch these names. Dan, I think it's Dan Wilder, Wild, Nancy Davison, Pierre, welcome to the show. You're watching Encounters, everybody. Linda Lou, good to see you, Clifford. Super Tricks, let's connect some dots. The THB Brooklyn Slim, hey, THB Brooklyn Slim. So what this show's about, just for people that are new to the show and have never seen this before. Okay, I'm host of the show. I'm Commander Elion. I'm from Mars. That's another thing I should mention, give you some of my background. Originally from Mars, here on mission to Earth. My background's media. I've been in communications off planet intergalactically before I came here. I'm utilizing Earth-based media, which I do radio. I've done TV, and now I'm utilizing what you call TikTok. Okay, and not only that, I'm also not only from Mars, which has an inhabitants of 10 to 15 million people living on the planet. I'm also a contactee. I've had sightings since the 1960s. And a contactee. If you understand what the terminology means, I am a contactee. Let's see, what else could I tell you who are new to the show? I work in Christ consciousness, or cosmic Christ consciousness, which is different than earth-based religion or earth-based Christ belief systems. So when I talk about cosmic Christ, that's way different. And I've done, as a conduit, I've had the Christ work through me, the cosmic Christ, help people. So I'm multifaceted in my consciousness. I have earth-based consciousness, Christ consciousness, cosmic Christ consciousness, I should say. I'm also with the Ashtar Galactic Command before there was any internet. If you ever heard of the Ashtar Command, I've been working with them before there was websites and all that other garbage that exists on the internet these days. So just to give you some background. The Mountain Hillbilly, yes. Lakita Ferguson, good to see you. Rudy Howell, welcome to the show. T. Kim, 28, Knowledge Seeker, that's a good name. Larry Waddle, David Reed, Wolf 888, Sandy, welcome to the show. User 155, thanks for the likes. Stephen, welcome to the show. Angeline Murray, or Murray Angeline, or back and forth. Richard, Your Girl, hey, Your Girl, welcome. Brad Davis, welcome. Liz, hey, good to see you. And we have Concerts and Crystals. Hey, Concerts and Crystals. I can imagine that you're into concerts and crystals, the best of both worlds. Good to see everybody here. Just in general, Shelby 33, everybody coming in here. I do see you. If I don't acknowledge you personally, understand that I do see everybody coming in here. So welcome to the show. Tonight we're going to do interviews like we normally do. The the way we do interviews on this show is that you have to tell us what you want to talk about. It has to be, hey Johnny, good to see you. It has to be related to the encounters format, which is disclosure. It could be visitations by space people, encounters. It could be disclosure. It could be crop circles. It could be talking about giants. It could be talking about the Bigfoot, that kind of thing. So I need to know in sentences why you want to come on. You have to have over 200 plus followers to come on, number one, with audio, 1,000 followers to actually have audio and video. And we have James here in the house. And let's see here. We're going to bring James is in the house. Well, actually, he was in the rabbit hole, so I need to stop talking for a moment.
Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, coming to you live from the Rabbit Hole and Central Command in Connecticut. This is Commander Alion's Encounters, and we are here to hear all of your encounter stories. Like Commander said, we really want to hear about the giants, the Bigfoots, the cryptids, the aliens, the ETs, the paranormal, anything you got.
I want to keep the paranormal out of here.
Keep the paranormal out of here.
Yes, so don't listen to the paranormal thing. It's the ET stuff. But yes, welcome, James. How you doing, brother?
Hey, we've got big UFO news. I think you posted a picture of it too. That big triangle craft.
I might have. I think I might have. I've been posting so much stuff lately. I'm not even sure which one that is.
Yeah, I lose track too of who's posting what, but it was a beautiful triangle picture, and yeah, I'm loving it. Some guy sent me a video. He said he was trying to send it to you.
Huh.
His name was Logan, I think his name was.
Okay. Logan.
And he sent me the video. In fact, I'm going to pull up my computer here
Okay.
and I'm going to load up this video because he thinks he got a video of a UFO, but little does he know there was a UFO, and in the background you could see a UFO zooming by that he didn't even notice.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna pull this up.
my co-host James is going to show us a video. This is what I mean about the show. You never know on encounters what's going to happen, and we're in a few minutes going to see a video. We're at 11:45. We're going till 1 o'clock tonight, 1 o'clock this morning on the East Coast. And please share it and like. We want to get up to 100,000 followers on 100. Well, we'd like to do that too, but 100,000 likes is more doable. Everybody follow everybody. That's one of the things I definitely want people to do. We like to keep it positive, uplifting. We want to keep everybody on the positive side to get great moderators. And if you're a troll or anything, you won't last long in the commander's house, so to speak.
No trolls in the dungeon.
No trolls in the dungeon, absolutely. No negativity, all positivity. And also, this program is protected. And I want to also thank my space brothers of the Ashtar Command. We put a protection around the show before we start, and we keep the frequency amped up and all that good jazz. So you bet. There we go.
Hey, Commander, I didn't tell you I've got some exciting news in as far as Bigfoot goes.
Okay.
I was contacted by the folks at Expedition Bigfoot,
Really?
and in March I am traveling to the Blue Ridge Mountains to do a Bigfoot interview with the owners of the Expedition Bigfoot Museum, and hopefully we're going to do some squatching.
Oh, good. Is that the guy who does? He goes all over the world looking for things like ancient things and so forth.
I'm not too sure. The name of the place is Expedition Bigfoot.
Is it? I thought that was a TV show.
I believe it's a TV show and a museum.
Oh, interesting.
Or the
Uh,
T or
uh,
the TV show is based off of the museum.
yeah, it is. It is based. I've watched him. He's really good. He's a tall guy. She
Ed.
goes.
I believe the man's name is Ed.
Yeah, they go over the world, right? They go traveling everywhere. It sounds about right.
Let's find this guy's video.
We're going to see a video now that
Lance.
is
His name
Lance.
was Lance.
I'd have to check that out. If there's a website, message me the info on that.
Oh, you mean this UFO video?
Well, the one with the Bigfoot thing. I want to. It sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
it sounds familiar. Josh Gates. Yeah, Josh Gates.
No. I don't think this is that's he's got Destination Truth or something like that.
He does a lot of
Um
stuff. He's does stuff on Bigfoot, I think, too. Maybe that's somebody else. He has another program on the cable on one of the off channels, on Expedition something. It might be different.
where there we go. I was looking for this guy's email here. Oh, I think I downloaded it.
And you're watching Encounters, the late night. Hey, Jules, good to see you. Oh, yeah. Josh Gates, Shelley Stardust, good to see you. He investigates everything. I like Josh Gates. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. And we have, let's see, while we're doing that, Nikki would like to join us, so we're going to bring
Yeah, go
Nikki up.
ahead.
Nikki is going to be our first guest with our co-host James. Nikki, good evening.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I hear the
Oh my
dogs
God.
barking.
Her name is Aspen, and she's just like Missy. Missy the cat. She's just like.
Oh, she's like Missy the cat. She's the doggy. She's the doggy cat.
Stop.
She wants to. She wants to. Boy, she wants to talk.
Well, I was gonna ask, what's your name? Down the rabbit hole. Please stop, Aspie Doodle. Please, I love you.
Down the rabbit hole. He's a rabbit that speaks English. His name is James.
Hey, James.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi. So since you, I'm sure you go down like a ton of rabbit holes. So, I have RH negative blood. And so, could you tell me some things that you know about, RH negative blood? I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff, and I know that I'm like weird and different, and
Well,
but
Commander could back us up on this. Yeah, everything that we've heard is
Yeah.
that the RH negative blood is definitely some type of hybrid blood.
Yeah.
Shelly, I've just read Shelly's comment. She's funny. But yeah, the RH negative blood, my friend has RH negative blood, and she is yeah, she's definitely a star seed, some type of hybrid. Do you have a bad immune system?
oh my God, yes, I do. I have type 1 diabetes,
Oh.
and I have hyperthyroidism. I've been in the medical system since I was 10 years old, which I think is very weird. I don't know if that's a part of gang stalking. But I'm fascinated with my blood type because I know that there's something that's not. My husband says I'm definitely not from here because I'm sick a lot. Please stop, Aspen. Please, I love you.
Do you get sunburnt?
No, I tan really easy, but
Okay,
and
okay.
I have
You're
brown
southern.
hair and dark eyes. And most of my like there's a lot of people in my family on all sides that are RH negative, which I think is pretty weird.
That is weird.
I'm AB negative. My dad was RH negative. My mom is RH negative. Both of my sisters are AB negative. One of my sisters is a little bit more into like the ghost and the paranormal stuff, but I don't really, that's too dark for me. You know, I mean, I'm not bashing it or anything, but I'm more pulled to like, I just know that there's something weird about me, and I really want to find
You're
out.
you're pulled more to the extraterrestrial, galactic, cosmic side of life.
Yes, and it's like
Yeah.
actually pulled me. Like I've known my whole life, and I'm also connected to the Masons. Actually, are you a Mason? Before I tell you this, James,
And I'm a sea mason. My dad was a
Am I a
mason.
traveling man?
huh?
Am I a traveling man?
No, are you a Mason?
Well, if you knew anything about Masons, you would know what a traveling man
Well,
means.
really, I do know about Masons because I'm in the Order
Mm.
of the Eastern Star. I'm Ada. And my husband is a Freemason, but I made him do it on purpose because I wanted to, because I'll do whatever. I live by my own rules in my life, and I'm a walking
Right.
conspiracy theory. So I basically will go on these quests and these adventures for knowledge. But then God told me when I knew something was bad about being in the Order of the Eastern Star. um I was the sacrifice, and we kept doing these rituals, and a preacher told me that Satan was pulling me towards it my whole life because my grandfather was a Shriner. And but I mean, I don't know if this is true because like who knows, but I just didn't want to be in it anymore because it was boring. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was so boring. I mean, I felt like I was back in like 1960 or something, and I told the lady that I wanted to bring my earpods in so I could listen to dubstep um, while I was in there.
Mm. Well, someone's
But
saying
Man, are you ready to see this video?
we're gonna watch this video, and Liz is
okay,
saying, "Do blood types matter?" I don't think the blood type
No, I don't
matters.
think blood types matter.
It makes no difference if you're from another planet. Your star family will connect with you directly.
All right, y'all. We're gonna see this is never before seen video here. All right.
And this is going to be very interesting. This video, watch it.
Okay, so this is the main UFO here, but you're gonna see another one like skirting past. The video's really bad, guys.
Yeah. So bear with us.
oh, I
You know,
saw
it's
that
just,
fly away.
Hold on, wait,
Oh,
hold on. He's moving the camera, and then you're gonna see it. Hold on. When I see it, I'll tell you guys.
right there. I think it was
Wait.
right below.
Oh, okay, okay. See, oh, okay. Wait,
There
hold
it
on,
is, right
hold
there.
on, hold on. See it, like, okay. Oh man, he's such a bad camera guy.
he
He's got
is.
he's got it all over the place. Now the main one is the first one, right? The one that's really bright.
Right, and then you'll see like,
There'll be another one that's going to come right down.
see that thing zooming by.
Hey, can you
Yeah.
like rewind it with your finger and then stop right where the part is where it zooms?
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Someone says it comes up from below.
Y'all are my only friends.
Oh, well, I mean, we're glad to have you, you know?
It's right in here. Okay, I'm gonna hit play, and you'll see it moving.
Okay. I saw it. I saw it.
You see it, everybody? There's
See,
one
that's like
ship
the ones
there.
I see.
And wait,
And
I'm gonna. I had to turn the volume off because they're all cursing in the videos, and
yeah, you got to keep the
everybody's
volume off.
flipping
Yeah.
out. But
There's the
look
first
at
ship
the
right there. Look
beginning
at
of
it.
it. Look at this.
That's crazy. Look at
Oh
that.
wow. Why? I wonder when they're gonna like actually like make contact with us, or I mean, what is the? Is there a plan that they have? Because
Well,
I need to know if I'm part of some plan. Like, how do I like plan my life, my future?
Just be good
I
and
am
just live
be
your
good.
life.
good.
I am good.
Oh, look at that light. That's the ship, right? That other one. Then the other one comes from a below to.
Okay. Okay, so the first part I believe was the UFO. That second thing we just saw to me was a helicopter.
Oh, okay, helicopter, right?
But then you're going to see it coming up here. He's going to find it again in the sky here in a minute. There it is. Look. So he's zooming in. You're
Can
going to
you
see
point
him
with your
zoom in.
finger?
You're going to see
Right
him start to zoom in. He's looking for it.
there, it is,
Oh,
right
I
there.
see it. I see it.
That's
It's
amazing.
sideways.
Yeah, well, yeah, they can go any which way they want to be. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Is that one whole craft?
Yep, one craft.
And then another craft goes right
And
by
then
it.
you're going to see, watch. He's moving it around like crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
But he was so
Probably
scared in the
excited.
video. Look, 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 look. Here, I'm going to rewind it again.
yeah. Well, you can see it going by. It's like a little dot.
Yep.
If everybody watches the camera and paying attention, class, you will see.
Swoop. You see it zooming by? Zooming, zooming.
Yeah, there it
zooming.
is. See it? That it's going all the way up into space. Right?
But you see how
In
it's like
space.
stops at the end? Look how it like stops and then keeps going.
Yeah, it
Watch.
stops. I'm
Oh,
sure
I
both
saw
of
it.
those.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm sure both of those spaceships, sorry, the people in them or the beings in them, were aware of each other. One was just not concerned with the other one. The other one was just doing its own thing.
Are any of them? Do any of them like not like each other?
That's let's see. I mean, I'm gonna kind of answer that question, and maybe you know, James might want to chime in on that. Do some of them not like each other? Well, I would put it this way. The only ones that don't like each other, if I was to say the word like each other, you've got spiritual space beings that are Christed beings of light.
That's what
And
I
always,
think comes. That's what
and
I.
then, right,
Sorry.
you have lower vibrational ETs that are not, they're not going to be allowed to be here because they can't elevate to where we're going as human beings. Like we're all going into a higher frequency, or what we call a spiritual frequency, a Christed frequency. And the end result, the ones that are lower vibrational, they are stuck because this is what they did. They kind of messed up their planetary systems, and therefore they're trying to get to where we are, but they can't. So they're in what you call, if you want to say negative, they're just stuck in a
Like
realm where they
3D?
can't seem to. Yeah, they're in a 3D realm. Although they have spaceships and they have the ability within this universe to travel, they're not allowed to travel to higher frequencies. They can't
Like
get there.
dimensions, right? Like
Yeah, higher dimensions.
dimensions.
Yeah, absolutely correct. So what you're seeing now is, I can tell you something. I did some meditations, and something I just learned, within myself is that I have my amplification of energy within my own being is tenfold. Now, whatever it is, since my childhood days, I had abilities when I was
Oh
a
my
kid.
gosh, he sent me another video.
Another video, another good one.
Yep. Hold on. I've not seen this video, guys. So we're all going to see this for the first time together.
Wow, we got some more video
Okay,
here.
hold on.
Hey, the
Yay!
goddess.
This
Hey,
is
good
so
evening.
fun.
Okay,
So
hold on.
we're gonna see that. And one of the things can I send you a friend request? Oh yeah. Hey Skip, Grace, I accepted your request today. I am now friends with you on Facebook. I did finally get to see that, and I did friend you. I accepted your request.
Or is this the same video he sent me? Just another.
Another aspect of the video, maybe.
I don't know. I'm not.
We'll
Oh.
find out. There's the craft there. Let's see if it's the same or it's a
Oh no,
different.
it's the same video. He just sent it to me twice.
Okay, you're seeing the same video twice. But to talk about things, I
Yeah,
just want to
there's
mention
the.
same thing. So
Yeah, same video.
a revelation for me. So most people here, even my closest friends on here, don't know this. but when I was a kid, uh, I kind of knew for some reason as I got older that I had abilities for things. I was like, what? I didn't have any friends that would, I didn't have a place to go with it. When you're growing up in the 60s, who do you go to talk to about the things you're going through on a cosmic level? You don't have nobody to talk to. Your friends will think you're like, they'll get angry at you, they'll get mad. They don't even understand you, right? Now just think how it was then. At least now you got Facebook, you got, like you got
And you've got
TikTok,
people that have encounters, so you don't feel
right?
alone.
You don't feel alone.
You know,
So
sorry, I'm bad at that. I got to work on that. I've got therapy
you got to work
tomorrow.
on that.
So.
Yeah. So the thing to know is that we're gonna, you know, I finally have realigned my frequency to really protect everything to the highest degree possible, to the point where I've had contact recently, in my dream state with very positive, loving humanoid people that look like us in my dream state. And when I get that kind of a dream, it's a beautiful thing. And I've learned to facilitate that understanding of my meditations to try to get information. Now, about Kadar Manka, my connections with him from the Ashtar Command. That's been going on for years. So we're going to be doing a public event. We're going to be with Grace's event, which is really big. That's in April. I can't wait. And then also we're
At the
going to be doing
Dragon's Egg, right?
Dragon's Egg. We're going to do a smaller event. Well, smaller. We're going to do an event at the apple orchard in the next town over from me. If you were in New England, it's a beautiful apple orchard. The owner knows me and has let us use this piece of land for years. And we're planning on doing a live broadcast.
Oh,
And
and you're going to try to channel the crafts.
no, we're not channeling anything. We're going to
Oh.
do we don't. There's no channeling.
Well, I
It's
didn't
called
mean
C.
channel, but I mean
You know what I
like
mean?
what we
They're
did.
gonna try to, yeah, they're gonna try to make contact using
Yeah.
CE5 protocols.
Yeah, I
C5
can do
protocols.
that
Yeah,
myself though. I can whenever I go outside, they get brighter
yeah,
and they start flashing more.
yeah,
So, and usually I know when they're out there.
yeah. So what we're going to be doing
And
is
they
we're
know
going to.
when you're out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. They
Yeah,
know.
and they're always in the spots where I usually hang out at the most cuz it used to be in the front of my house and now it's in the back.
Yeah.
So, it's really weird.
Oh, well, they'll choose to go wherever they wish to. The people that
Can
are
you
on board those.
like manipulate your dreams? I can dream and then wake up and go back to sleep and I could change my dream into
Nikki, I can do that too, Nikki.
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
I love it. Like it's like I'm watching a movie and I'm like, no, like I have a
Yeah.
lot of bad dreams,
Yeah,
but
no, you can
then
manipulate your dreams. Yeah,
yeah, and I
absolutely.
tell my husband, I'm like, I had a dream you're cheating on me, but I took care of it in the dream, you know? And he's
Well, you
like,
took care of it before he cheated on you, so you made it. You
Duh
changed it.
your key to
yeah.
the side of this pretty little gooped up
No, but I mean
four-wheel
that's a joke, but
drive.
I can I'm like if I sleep in later, I usually dream more in the morning
Yeah,
time, like between like 2 and the time I wake up. But if I'm having fun in my dreams, I can sleep in and I try to sleep as long as I can so I can
mm,
Me
continue
too.
manipulating my dreams.
I'll
yeah.
be
Well,
in a
you're.
dream and I'll be laughing in the dream and I will wake up laughing.
Yeah.
Really? I've had night
Yep.
terrors and I've woken my I've like whenever I first started seeing these things, my husband, he would wake me up. And I guess because you know how someone who's deaf, how their voice is different when they
Hmm.
talk. So I guess because when I was dreaming, I couldn't hear myself. So I was like, just like I was screaming, but like in a more, different way than just screaming.
Yeah. 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 Dreams can be manipulated. You can. I want. If before I go to sleep, I might project into a meditative state for 2 or 3 minutes and want to manipulate or not manipulate because I'm not dreaming yet. But I always will focus my Christed
You want
meditation.
to set the stage.
I want to set the theme. And sometimes I get some really strange dreams. And, I call cosmic dreams the more reality state dreams. So when you go into a cosmic dream, in that state, you're having a connection with your star family beyond Earth. A lot of people I've interviewed over the past year have what I call, based on their stories, a cosmic dream. When I talk about the dream, they have very vivid accounts of what happened. So you could actually manipulate dreams. Absolutely.
And you know what else I used to do? So I don't know if this has
It's
anything to do with
fun.
my blood type, but when I was a little girl, I could see things or I could do things like, I know this is going to sound weird, but there was a little boy. I was going up in a hot air balloon, and there was a little boy in my class who was at the same fair I was at, or festival or whatever,
Hmm.
and I got stung by a bee. And I started crying. As I'm going up in the balloon, he's down there laughing at me. So when I got back to first grade, I was looking in the window. It was like a tinted window, and so I could see the reflection. And I mean, I'm not being negative, but I was like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate him, I hate him. And he stapled his finger. And I mean, I was like, it was like I did that or something.
Hmm.
And then another time, I told these kids in my class, because I got in trouble because I talk a lot, obviously, and I was like super hyper, and they said I have ADD, blah blah blah, and I had to sit in for recess, and I was like in third grade, and I told these kids, I was like, they were running, they were like the bad kids, and I was
Hmm.
like, you're gonna get us in trouble, you don't need to do that, and guess what? A straight pin went through one of their knees, and I was like, I told you. So I have numerous accounts of me doing things that I know that I
Hey,
did with my
so
mom.
everybody, don't hang out with Nikki because she might do some
Yeah,
Final Destination
yeah, she
stuff
might.
to you.
She might do some weird stuff to you, man.
No.
Watch out for Nikki. Watch out for her.
Gotta watch out for Nikki, y'all. You go to Nikki's house for dinner, she's gonna say, "Don't choke on that food," and you go,
Oh my
I,
God. I think that's happened
I,
before
Commander, I
too.
gotta hit the road. I got an early day tomorrow.
all right. Well, you have a good day tomorrow. We'll see you on Encounters hopefully tomorrow night.
Bye.
I'll join. Yeah, I was gonna say tomorrow, either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. I'm definitely gonna be on with you.
Okay. Yeah, I know you're a busy guy. You're traveling on spaceships all the time, so it's hard to get in touch with
I
you.
will be. Yeah, I'll be traveling all day tomorrow,
I know you
so
will be. See, I'm
I should
psychic. I
be
know
in
that.
the hotel tomorrow with you guys.
Okay. Make sure you have some like cosmic lighting in the hotel room or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna have my. I'll have my black hood on for you.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you're gonna be.
Oh
You
wait,
could
are you
be.
a Basin?
Hopefully,
Are
I'll
you
be
a
up
Basin?
high. Hopefully I'll be
Yeah,
up
you
high.
want one thing I'll tell you about James. He connects with the Bigfoot. He's
No,
actually from a different planet on the inner Earth levels. He hangs out with the inner Earth people in the Hollow Earth, but he is here.
no.
He is quite amazing.
Oh. Commander, wait. We're gonna
Am I?
introduce everybody in your show to my alter ego.
He has an alter ego, folks.
I have a few.
Yeah,
I have no alter
we're gonna
egos.
do the nightly
Thank you,
channeling.
Shelley. Now this
Hey
is
everybody.
that's his alter ego.
Oh well, maybe
This
that's
is
not.
this is Jamie Devine, Starseed Arcturian Palladian number one, coming to you
Yeah,
with a message,
what a message.
an inner
And,
message. Remember,
and,
star seeds,
and
be
here's the
good, and everybody be be peaceful and show nothing but love.
That's right. Now, actually, people don't know about James. He is so modest and humble. Did you know he's a famous actor? Nobody
No,
knew this about.
no.
I
What
no,
movie? Because I'm gonna watch it.
well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's gonna
boys
be
and girls,
he's gonna be in the second movie of Dune. You heard about the movie Dune, the new movie
It's
coming
coming
out?
out.
Dune Part
Yeah.
2.
As a matter of fact, James is going to be playing a part in Dune with the rebels who are going against the people
The
that are really
Dune
bad,
people.
against
Oh,
the
so
bad
he's
people.
going to be with the boy with the girl from
Yeah,
Euphoria,
he's
and
going to be
Hey,
with
I'm
the.
gonna have the
they're on
thing.
the
I'm gonna
good
have the
side.
thing in my nose.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm gonna be like,
No, he's
Oh,
no,
well,
thing in
that's
my
cool.
nose.
he's actually going to be in Dune. He plays a part in Dune. It's a
I'm
little
the
part.
sandworm.
You are?
I play the sand monster.
You do?
Yeah, he does.
No,
Oh. Well, isn't it supposed to come out
the
soon?
sand monster CGI.
No, I shouldn't say that, but he will be in the movie. I just want he's trying to divert the attention as being a Hollywood star, but he is famous.
Well, I mean, that's really cool.
I'm not
I mean,
famous.
how could he not be famous? Look
Not
at that
famous.
smile.
Not famous, Nikki. Not at all.
He's got the Groucho mustache going. Without the beard, he looked like Groucho.
He
Groucho.
looks like
Marx.
I am the sand. We are nothing. Listen, dudes,
Hey,
we are
Frank,
nothing but dust in the wind.
Yeah, that's a group.
Dust in the wind.
That was a famous
But I don't
song.
want to be a dust. I want to be like a sparkly star.
You are. You can be a sparkly star.
Well,
Yeah.
you better channel your inner starseed.
It's been here. It's taken over my life. And
There you
all I
go.
do is
Well,
I feel like
remember,
I'm a healer.
obsession is not good either. There's nothing good that comes out of any type of obsession, whether it be contact or wanting to know your star seed. Just let it flow, baby. Just let it flow.
Well, see,
Don't
that's what God
search for
told me.
anything.
That's
Let
what
it
God
come
told
to
me. Or that's
you.
when I prayed, he said, quit seeking knowledge and I'll bless you with wisdom. And so I've been just kind of listening instead of seeking so much, but I still like to learn, but I'm not seeking it like I was.
Right.
'Cause,
Right.
I mean,
Just ride the
I thought I was
wave,
I
baby.
thought I was some
That's right.
weirdo.
You're not a weirdo.
No, I know I'm not.
Hey, you want to
but
see a
I'm
weirdo?
not.
Look at this shirt.
Oh, that's cool. I can make shirts like that because I have a sublimation printer. Hey, Commander, I can make you shirts with that picture on it. Your encounters UFO contact picture. I really can. Do you want me to make you one and I'll mail it to you?
Let me think about
Obsession
that.
perfume.
You don't have to pay.
Number one by Chateau Dior.
No, I believe you. Let me give some thought. I'll give it some thought for sure.
I already got dibs on the commander shirts, Nikki. Sorry.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Oh, no, I was just saying.
We got the patent. We got the copyright on them.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to make a whole collection. I just
No,
wanted to make
I'm
one
joking, honey. I'm
T-shirt.
joking.
He's joking. He's joking.
Okay.
See, even Commander's confused. He doesn't know whether to say he or she. Watch this. Wait, watch this. Instant transformation. I've been practicing this.
Now
Oh,
you want to see him
James.
turn. Now, if you want to see James turn into a rabbit, he doesn't have a rabbit head to wear, unfortunately. Now he's a rabbi.
Wait. I don't have rabbit ears to wear, but check this out. Y'all are gonna love this. Hold on. Okay, wait a second. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. There's the
cool.
rabbit. Oh, that's great. Did you design that, James?
No, it's neon.
Oh yeah, neon.
So
rabbit.
when I go like that, I got the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
And that
Behind
looks cooler
me.
than the other
So
rabbit ears.
when he goes live, he actually sits close to where that light is. So when
No,
people
this is
watch
where
him,
Andreas sits.
Andreas
That's
is
Andreas'
here.
seat.
Oh, you should be sitting
Yeah,
there because that's where the rabbit light is.
I sit over here.
With the mic.
I sit on this side with my girl, with my homegirl.
Yeah, with his homegirl. But it's all it's all good. I know he's getting ready for a big day tomorrow. But
yeah, I'm gonna go
now.
now. You guys get back to your UFO encounter stories.
We will.
I'll be listening. And you all have a great night. Peace and love. And Nikki, remember, don't push too hard. Everything comes in divine timing.
Right.
Yeah,
and and also Nikki, it's going to be natural, so you're not going to it's like you can't force
Let
it to
flow.
happen.
But when you force it or push it, those energies they kind of block that process. Just let it happen.
Okay.
Do it everything with a humble heart, and
I do.
all your answers will be revealed to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one
Good
thing I
night.
know is that I know nothing.
There you go. All
If
right,
you're
Nikki.
smart,
Why?
huh? You want to tell me bye?
No, I'm not saying bye yet. But I'm gonna try to bring some people up as well. I appreciate you as well. But I will say that I just wanted to say that as you get into knowing, and I'm going to tell a little story about my own experience when I was growing up. About things that I have actually learned to understand, and basically is that uh, a lot of times I would basically doubt my own experiences, right? So over the years, I became more aware of those experiences, and I said, okay, why is all this stuff happening? For me, it was curiosity to explore everything, to understand everything.
Yeah.
So as I became more aware of where I came from, which was Mars, when I knew that as a little kid, not a little kid, but as a preteen, I shut down. I shut down for a lot of years growing up. I went to college, got my degree and all that stuff. I never talked about it then, but when I was in college in Vermont, I saw spaceships, you know, on campus at night with other people. And I was like, what's going on here? And then, it just continued to happen. Then I started realizing I had abilities that were a part of my experience that I kind of try to act as if I didn't have them. Now, in the current time period of 2023, 24, well, actually before that, I am actually realizing that I am amplified. Like, for example, I am completely amplified. I've also realized that I have connections with star people that are very beautiful people. And so I wanted to get into that a little bit too, and I'm going to. But I appreciate you being here. I want to get into a little focus a little bit, and I'll
Okay.
try to bring up. And I want to thank you. And you know that we care about you.
I
Everybody here
know.
cares about you, and we love you. Okay.
Oh, I love y'all too. And I guess I'll chime in on another night when my orbs are out there, and we'll try to get a better
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. Absolutely. But we love you. We want you to know that no one forgets you. Everybody here
I know
loves
I
you.
kind of like attention, so I'm like, hey, I'm back here. I'm over here, guys. You
No,
know. So,
and, and you don't have to worry about that. Don't be sorry. Just realize that we all know you're here.
okay. Well, bye. I love y'all.
Yeah,
Have a
and
good
you too,
night.
Nikki. Alrighty. And let
Bye.
me let me
Do
let
me a
Nikki
favor.
down here,
Yeah.
and we're going to. So I want to tell a little bit of a story that there is a understanding, and when I tell you this, understand that it is true for me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true for everybody else. It could be in your own experiences, but on the 13th, which is a Saturday in April, which is, you figure it's kind of far away from now, but it's not. We're going to be doing the first CU5. Then Grace is going to be doing the big one over in Ledyard, which I am like super psyched about. The one we're doing is going to be live broadcasted on TikTok. And my coordinator and his wife that they don't have the TikTok, they don't have the social media, but they're gonna be there with us. And probably some of the people that are going to be going to Ledyard will also be with us too that night. So I want to express the possibilities of what's going to happen that night. Okay. And again, possibilities mean anything is possible to happen. Okay. So we have the possibilities again, and I take everything day by day, uh, you know, and in the possibilities of what's going to happen in our C5 that we're planning, the potential for direct contact is is high. So when I say direct contact is high, I'm talking about the ability to interact with human beings, not people that look like monsters or, evil ETs that are out to get us or all that garbage that's out there, you know. And because we do a Christed protocol during our meditation, everything is amped up in the Christ forces of light in our meditations. we set the perimeter of energy in the field. So when we get to the field, we clear out any energies that were there before we were there. What does that mean? When you know what you're doing, and we do, there'll be no negative energies, right? There never has been there, but we clear out whatever energies of people visiting the orchard or parking the car in the field or whatever during the day and during the warmer weather. So we clear all the energies out. So on April 13th, our C5 experiment is going to take another level. That level is going to be for not just visual contact. Our hope is for direct contact. Okay. So whatever you're hearing about what's going to happen on a massive scale, that's going to be a little bit different than what we're doing. What we're doing is going to be, if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, we're happy with that too. But if it happens, the potential of us actually meeting some of these star people physically in the field is a potential possibility. And potential is a definition of anything can possibly happen if it's a potential possibility, right? And it is a potential possibility. If it does happen, whoever's in our group will be able to participate directly with human ETs, spiritual beings that look like us. They're not going to look like all these CGI videos and people. Most people that are into this subject, you noticed how they post these ugly looking ETs that have like they're ready to jump you. And they're into the whole subject of ufology. And even on like cable channels, it's ridiculous. You go on like Discovery or whatever. The images of ETs are always looking like they're not human, like they're all these big-eyed monsters. It's almost like if they're conditioning people to fear the fact that there are actually human ETs that look like us, beautiful men and women that look like us that come from other planets, right? I'm a little bit tired of all that garbage that's been perpetuated all the way down to TikTok. A lot of CGI, a lot of people creating images of what they consider ETs, and they have no idea what they are. It's like calling somebody a bad name. So now you're gonna call them a bad name, create your own image of what you think that being is, and you have no idea what they are. But you go with the flow, and that's part of the matrix. See, the matrix is, even in the UFO community and TV stations and documentaries and all this, just the images of what these extraterrestrial, non-terrestrial beings are, right? So we got to talk about this a little bit, because there's a lot of negative information coming out for years. You've seen it. You've seen documentaries on TV, and it's all a bunch of lies. Friends with Fairy says they look similar to us, but prettier with beautiful skin. So I'm even have beautiful wings. So Friend with Fairies is saying the beings that she deals with, they look just like us. You see, you don't hear that from a lot of people, or a lot of production of TV shows or documentaries. It's a little bit tiresome to have to see all these documentaries made, and those people are still living in the matrix. With all the CGI now, with all the abilities with AI now, you can create all kinds of weird looking ETs that don't even exist, right? If there was one time when we can tell the truth, right? One time when we can actually share the cosmic truth and wisdom of what's out there, the smallest percentage of the ETs that look like monsters or whatever, if they even look like that, is in the thoughts of humans who are very creative and have imaginations. In the reality of space, in the reality of what is out there, 95% of the beings that are out there in the universe, 95% are like us. They're human. Their consciousness might be different. They all might have a different consciousness, but they are humanoid, not just humanoid in appearance, but human like us. They might have different colored skin, they might have different colored hair, but they are humanoid like we are. All right, this is really an important issue because there's too much of this garbage going on social media and on cable TV with negative connotations of what ETs look like. And it's been programmed into human consciousness that if you ever meet an ET, they're going to look like a monster. Let's face it, let's be honest. That's what they do. All right? So understand something here from the commander to everybody around the world on encounters. A lot of the space beings who are star beings, who are spiritual beings, they don't like being, looked at as being some evil monsters that are coming here to gobble up the planet Earth. You got to throw that garbage out of your head right now, right here, as you're watching this show. Whatever you've seen, whatever you've heard on the internet, throw it out the window. All right? Throw it out the window. I've been a contactee with my first contact, and I'll say it again. The space people I saw in the cul-de-sac in a spaceship were men and women and children in a light blue spacesuit, human like we are, fully consciously, telepathically communicating with me, and they were telling me that I wasn't from this planet. They were reminding me as a kid, you're not from here. And the one thing I've had to learn is you can be taken by other people and they can start telling you, oh no, Commander, I don't know, Commander. All my life, there's always that person. Before internet, I've had that happen too. So what I'm saying is you have to be on your own strength of your own spiritual light. You have to be able to know what you're doing. And as when you learn to know what you're doing, whoever you are, when you have start having contacts, a lot of people here are having contacts. You know what that contact is. If they physically visit you, you know who they are. Liz says, I saw a 13 tall blonde, 8 foot or taller at a concert. I was drawn to them. Yeah, and there are space people that live on our planet that are blended in with our society. You would never know. Well, unless you're awake, you might know that person's kind of different. Their energy is different. But there are definitely space people living on Earth that come directly off the spaceships. And they're in every level of society. Every level of society. So on the 13th, in our C5 experiment in Connecticut, it's going to be different than every other C5 we've done in over 11 years. Why? And I even think in Grace's C5, it's going to be different. But I can tell you on the 13th, the potential possibilities of direct contact are much higher than one would think. If whatever happens, we're happy. Whether we have direct contact or not, we're happy. But we're happy to be together, to be doing it as a group, because we know as a group, in facilitating Christ consciousness meditations through C5, we have the potential to do greater things, to finally cross over, to finally cross over to the point of making contact. If we do make first contact, and again, I'm not like jumping up and down here, so I have a very level-headed consciousness. If we do have contact, you'll see it on the camera when we're broadcasting that night on the 13th. You'll see whoever the beings are, you're going to see them if we have contact. If we don't have contact, you might see the spaceships or UFOs that we actually vector in that are positive with C5. So we'll be using Dr. Greer's application. We'll be using our own Ashtar Command spiritual Christed conscious meditation. We always start out with meditation, and then we'll begin using also night vision equipment and so forth. So whatever we see, you'll see. If hypothetically a spaceship somehow appears and lands in a field, the apple orchard, you'll see it. If we see it, you'll see it. Okay? So understand something, and I'm going to be really out there. I'm going to be like so out there right now. I'm going to actually be, I told you about coming out of the closet. I'm going to go even farther out than that. Are you ready for this? I've always had we all of us in some sense have certain things that we came to earth with, certain abilities that we came with from the start. Some of you already know your cosmic abilities within you. You know they exist, right? Some of you don't, and that's okay too. But I know that my star family is listening to me. Now, whether somebody believes me or not doesn't matter to me anymore. I know my star family is listening to me. My star family knows I'm here. They know I'm broadcasting. I've also realized that I can amplify things, and that's a positive thing. I can amplify frequency, not just frequency. I can amplify uh, the levels of Christ consciousness, not only within me, but in whatever I do. I can amplify that outwardly to others. So right now, if I did a test here with everybody all over the world watching, I'll do a test right now. Now I'm really going to go out there. I'm going to do something. I've done some things here and there when I first came on TikTok, but I didn't do it all the time. So I'm going to do something that is very positive, and we're going to test my theory right now. Are you ready? All right. We're going to test this theory. And again, understand something. We're all in this together, all of us. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to send a positive Christed energy of real energy into each area of everybody here. Now, some of you might feel the energy, some of you might not feel the energy, but I'm gonna go here and actually validate this. And again, it's an experiment. I'm going to go out there and do this. And we each just understand something. We each come here with a purpose. Every one of you. I'm not special. I'm just like you, right? We're all equally here for a purpose. I'm just facilitating and hosting that purpose on this show. So I want you all to close your eyes. I want you to clear your mind out of all the things you've believed in, all the things about ETs you thought about. Get all that stuff out of your head right now, if you can do it. Get it all out of your head. And I want to project in your consciousness a star being. I want you to clear everything out. And we're going to project a star being of light, humanoid in form, beautiful looking humanoid being of light. I want you to clear everything out of your consciousness. And it's going to be like a projector, a cosmic projector. So I'm going to project a thought into a visual image of a star person. I want everyone to close your eyes. And I want you to understand the beauty of what you're going to see if you allow yourself. Don't let your mind interfere with this. You have to close your eyes and clear everything out. Not only that, I'm going to project something else to you. I'm going to project energy to everyone in this room. And I'm going out there a little bit more. I'm going to project energy right now with the palm of my hand to every single person here, no matter who you are. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel. Don't think, feel. Humans tend to think too much. You think all the time. That's the problem. You're always thinking. Feel. In 1, 2, 3, we're going to see how many of you actually have participated in this experiment of mine. And I want you to keep the eyes closed. Think of, and not think, but feel the beauty of a light being, humanoid, and it could be one that is connected to you from another planet. You're all going to have the ability to see the star family person that you're connected with right now. I'm asking the Christed beings of light, and those are connected to each of the people here that are awakened, that have a star family, which each one does, to give a visual image of yourself to each person. I want you to remember what that person looks like. Make a drawing, write down a few things about what that person looks like. And I got the cat here. Of course, Missy's here with me right now. But I want you to project that image of what you're getting right now. And as you get that projection of that image, you can share what it is that you see. Okay. See Japan Walks. See Japan Walks. We'll bring you on in just a minute. I'm going to definitely do that. Don't go anywhere. I want to hear your story. See Japan Walks. But I want to see what you felt and what you were seeing when your eyes closed. I want to see, I want to hear what you were seeing, and I want you to express in sentences what you felt. And like I said, it's an experiment, so I don't know who saw anything or what happened. I'm just projected a higher vibrational pattern from me to all of you right here on the show. Jay says, I see some type of sacred geometry intricate. Okay. Alicia says, I made her tear up. Anyone else have anything related to this? Wearing all white, very pale, with big eyes and no hair, Renee. Vibration, and I see a lady with long hair and big wings. Big wings, I'm sorry. I tried, and I only see black all the time. I never see nothing. You will, D, in time. Liz says, no hair. Saw geometry myself as well. I saw Gabrielle with his baby blue shirt. I didn't receive an image. Okay, Pierre, that's fine. I saw a vertical line or beam. Light codes and a skin thin. You can see the veins in the face. Do you believe in the encounters? We'll have to get to that question in a bit. Beautiful lady, user 880. I see the beings I see years ago. I see a tall blue skin, beautiful sparkling outfit woman, Susan Mary. Golden air with fire and rain existing together in the most magical, harmonious dance. I'll wait, says C. Oh, yeah, see Japan. Yes, we're going to have you on. I saw image of soul and felt tingling in my left hand. Souls are transparent. Golden being, creative lady, beautiful. I've seen an angelic being completely immersed in white light. Tall blonde with blue eyes. Beautiful, Maddie. Mine is an aquatic humanoid. Beautiful. So my point is, for those that participated, by doing what you just did, you were able to project your connection to your star family. That projection can be done at any time, anywhere. So I'm teaching you here on my show is when you're saying, when am I going to connect with my star family? You already can. You just have not used the ability to do that. And that ability to do that is to be disciplined and project in your consciousness without your mind interfering, just doing a test with yourself. You see how easy that was? You closed your eyes, you cleared everything out, and you were able to tune in to that being with your soul family, your star family that you're connected to. And if you know how to do this, if you practice this, just like doing Om or You, if you practice this, you will eventually be able to have that connection on a physical level, not just projected in your consciousness. It'll be projected in a physical meeting. So when you say, when am I going to meet my star family? When am I going to meet those people from another planet that I am connected to? And you're wishing, you're hoping, you're like, I know I'm connected, but I want to, get connected to those people so bad beyond having a dream. You can just do the simple little things I mentioned. And I guarantee you, if you practice doing that, you will have that contact. You will have that connection. And my cat's making sounds, of course. So we're going to bring the person on walking in Japan. I think it was Missy might have to come on the show. Where's that person walking Japan? Somewhere. And just so people know, as you're a guest on the show, you have to be over 18, no drugs, no vaping, no smoking, no cursing, no kids on the show. And we keep it at the highest levels of light. Let me see here. The Japan part, where is that person? Oh, here. Oh, there she is. Or he or she. We will bring them on. And I'm bringing them, even though my cat's going nuts, we're bringing on seajapanwalks.
Buddy.
Hey, seajapanwalks. Good evening. Welcome to Encounters.
Yeah, I just found your page. Thought I'd listen in for a second.
Oh, great.
And glad to get on here and tell a story that I've been like kind of edgy to tell people about. And it's interesting. It's not my own personal story. It wasn't something that I went through, but it's very interesting. So I have a very close friend, one of my best friends in the world. He's from Brazil.
Okay.
And so I forget how it happened, but I think I was talking about UFOs and stuff like that. And he's one of those guys. You got someone in your life, you're like, this guy would never make up a fib story. He's too real, like, and he's too
Right.
everything.
Right.
And he starts telling me a story about his experience when he was in Brazil. He's from São Paulo. And so he told me that when he was younger, about 7 years old, he's with his mom on the farm.
Yeah.
And aliens came to his farm, and they were paralyzed. And the aliens didn't hurt him, but they walked around their farm and in their house, and they were completely paralyzed. And his his mother still tells the story to this day, and he's like, well, for me, it's like almost like a faint memory, and but he starts to cry, like he starts to tear up as he's telling this story to me. And I'm like holy shit, like, excuse my language, sorry. And I'm like, wow, like this is, I'm intrigued by this, because not only is this my friend, and I know he's not the type of person who would like lie about something. He's not a storyteller type of person,
right?
He just felt like we were close enough, and he's like, I've never told anybody this. He said, I've never told a soul this, just because he was too embarrassed to ever even bring up such a thing,
Right.
And unfortunately, his mom died 2 weeks ago. But
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But and right after that, that's when I was listening to a podcast of Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan was talking. He was talking to somebody about the encounters in Brazil. I don't know if you've looked into it.
Brazil's had a long history of encounters of spaceships, of activity in pretty much all of South America.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff that I did here seemed very interesting, and how much our government was involved with going down there to retrieve craft or whatnot. But his story, it was like after hearing his story, and then literally hearing the story from Rogan after that, it just like, I'm like, he would never make up a story, like he's not that type of person. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just couldn't believe it. And he said it was in such a faint memory of him, because he was younger, but his mom still tells the story to this day. And it's just, well, now obviously she passed, but I just thought it was so interesting how I was able to put those two together and hear that right after.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I think this just crazy. I don't have
Have
a
you have you ever had any experiences with UFOs yourself?
no, I do have what might be considered a ghost story.
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna stay from the paranormal. We'll stay
yeah,
away from
it's
that.
well, I wouldn't say okay. It's kind of interesting though. I don't know because there are what I would call entity. If you believe in space or UFO encounters and so on, it's a pretty interesting story. I
But the only thing is, I want to kind of stay away from the paranormal, only because that's just the way the format is the show. That I know that a lot of that stuff is interesting, but I tend to stay away from it. I just have a certain
Sure.
format that
I mean,
but I
you
respect, I honor that. But I we used to have people coming in with their UFO stories and getting into that. I decided just to make sure we just keep it focused on the
sure.
galactic, cosmic, and that whole thing.
Do you follow a friend of mine, JK Ultra? She's got
JK
some
Ultra.
she's got some great stuff, and she's
Is she
very
live? I think I've seen her on live once in a while.
she's very involved in the community. I'm in the Los Angeles area. And
Yeah.
well, she's not like a close friend, but one of my closest girlfriends in the world is good friends with her, and that's how I,
Oh,
met
really?
her.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think I've heard of her. Does she have like long hair and she comes on live once in a while on
Blonde
TikTok?
hair, yeah, and her stories are
Yeah, I've seen her talk before.
she talks about Dolores Cannon a lot and like all that stuff as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyways,
I can have some.
I wanted to share the Brazil story. I think it's, even though it's not my own experience, this is coming from one of my best friends, who just wouldn't ever tell a
Wow.
story like this. And he's, it was just tripping me out because he was tearing up, because he never told anybody this,
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
so
interesting. It's
yeah,
very interesting.
he just remembers them like walking around his kitchen, and he was paralyzed on the couch. He said, like
Well,
he couldn't move.
well, if they paralyzed them, I'm going to tell you, I've been involved in the subject since I've been able to be involved in the subject. I do a radio show on NPR radio called Ashtar Command Radio, Cosmic Eye Radio for 21 years. So I'm a contactee. I've had tons of experiences. People have heard my stories here. When they paralyze you, that is on a level of contact. That's not good. If they have to
Really, 'cause
paralyze you, yeah, it's not. That would be considered whatever they're doing, without trying to judge it. It's really not good. If they don't paralyze you and they're coming to communicate with you and share information with you, and have a conversation with you, that's different than paralyzing you. If an ET group paralyzes somebody, we call that a lower vibrational being. They have a spaceship, they can travel, but they're not what we call star people or star beings. Star beings are ones that look like us. They're the ones that are coming here, and there are people my show here watching this that have connections with different people from the Palladian star system, beings that look like us, that are, if they visit you, they come with a good vibration, they
hmm,
come with a lot of love. There's a different level of ETs, and I know
I
all the
yeah,
different levels.
I've heard, as I follow, JK, I pick up a lot of that stuff because I really enjoy the content, and it's
Yeah,
also fascinating to me. And yeah, I've been trying to get my friend. I haven't really tried actually. I've asked him a couple times like if he'd be interested in sharing the story with someone like you guys or whatnot. And he's like
oh
he wants
yeah,
nothing to do with it. He's like no no
doesn't
no
want
no no
anything to
no
do
no.
with it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Well,
But
maybe
yeah,
someday, but I'm glad you found our show. We're on usually at 11. We started late tonight. We're on usually at 11 o'clock, and we usually go for an hour and a half on here on TikTok.
sure. Yeah, there's a
But
follow.
yeah, so we are really simply, when I came on here, my friends told me when I was on Facebook, you got to go on TikTok and bring you what you're doing on TikTok. So when I got on here, I saw nobody doing a show. Everyone was arguing with each other. TikTok, I was looking what TikTok was like, fighting over what this is, what that is. I'm saying, whoa. But then I realized that there was nobody doing what I know how to do because I'm in broadcasting. I started a spiritual UFO talk show, and it's been going nuts ever since. And so,
Oh, that's cool.
I,
I thought I had
I
a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I,
no, no, I found a niche that needed to be done because there was too much garbage out there. And I said, what better person than myself, humbly speaking, to being in my radio and TV background to bring a show here that covers the spiritual aspects of ufology, from star seeds to people being visited by light beings. We've done all that here. We've interviewed so many different people, and so I'm really
Yeah.
glad you found our program.
Yeah, very cool. I was gonna say I thought I had a UFO sighting when I was camping in the desert with a bunch of friends. I was out in what's the desert called? Anyway, Southern California, Eastern San Diego. Um, and my friend, we're all sitting around the campfire, and my friend's wife points up the sky. She's like, "Why are those stars in a straight line?" Right? And so we all look up. We're like, "What?" And then they like started to move. They were all in a straight line, and then they started to move. They moved into groups of twos and flew off into the distance. And we were all tripping out on it, of course. But I was
Yeah.
with my two friends that they're both FBI agents, and they look at us
Oh.
and they're like, no, 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 that's Starlink. What you just witnessed was Starlink. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh yeah, there's Starlink. Yeah, Starlink is very easy to detect. Usually, they're Starlink. If you see Starlink, people categorize them as being UFOs. They're not. They're
Yeah, I think
usually
about it too. I got some really good video of it. My I have a Samsung Ultra, like it really got great video of it.
yeah. And the Starlink, by the way, is basically all the lights are white and they're all connected, kind of connect. They look connected, but as they go into space, they split up. And but the Starlinks are very noticeable versus a regular conventional craft.
Yeah,
When you see UFOs, real UFOs, you'll know it, you'll feel it, you'll know it, you'll see it, you'll experience it, and it'll be way different than anything you've ever experienced.
I'm so interested what this future has to offer when it comes to all the stuff that's going on with the government being so talkative about the subject.
Oh
And
yeah, they are. Well, they have the reason why they have to be. They're under the gun here. This is something I told people. So if you're new to this show, I'll share it with you. In the year 2027 is the year when initial contact from the galactic levels is supposed to start happening. Now, we have a contact in the Department of Defense. I knew that there was going to be contact in 2027. By 2022, I was getting information. The DoD, the reason why they have a UFO organization within the Department of Defense, within the Pentagon, is because they know that they are against the wall here. We've had 70 years of cover up in this country and all over the world, not just in the United States, 70 years worldwide of
yeah,
cover up regarding the subject. There are galactic fleets of space people coming here soon. Now, they're already here. Sporadically, people are having contacts. People who watch my show, have been on my show, are already having direct contact physically and also visually.
I mean, I keep hearing about it, so we'll see how it all unfolds, I guess.
It'll be interesting. The
I have a
Pentagon,
question for you.
go ahead.
So, there's this intergalactic, Space Force and so on, but how many of these, entities or aliens or whatnot,
Well, we call them non-terrestrial star
ha-
beings,
sure,
light
but
beings. Yeah.
how many of these non-terrestrials do you think are actually interdimensional?
So I'm going to give you an answer that will actually be pretty good. The space beings come from interdimensional, multidimensional realities. So if you think out of a 3D mindset, let's just face it, we were textbook taught, no matter what generation, whatever decade you're coming from, you had to look at a book by your science teacher, your astronomy teacher, to tell you how things are, how things work from an
Hmm.
Earth-based 3D perspective. When you throw that all out the window, based on your question, there are parallel dimensions, there are multi-dimensional realities, so many different things that the human mind cannot even conceive of. And if you can open up to that fact that there's all kinds of dimensions or vibrational frequencies, realities on a cosmic level, interdimensional is definitely there.
Yeah,
So there are beings that
quantumly,
travel
all that stuff.
interdimensionally. Yeah, all of it is real. All of it exists. To
Yeah,
answer your question.
the more I listen to quantum physicists talk, and I listen to a lot of that stuff, interviews with them and stuff like that, and listen to books on their stuff. It all ties together, and it's so crazy. It's
No, it's
time
pretty
itself,
amazing.
and
Yeah.
everything is just, you know, particles and matter. It's just everything is just wow. It's crazy.
Well, we're glad you came on here to share your friend's story
Yeah,
of what
no,
happened to
thanks for
him.
having me. And
And I appreciate your questions too.
I'll
Those
be
are really good
putting in the
questions.
listen, and I was glad to share my friend's story. If he knew I was bringing it up on something like this, he'd probably give me a look. Um,
Yeah.
but if I could, I wish I could only get him to have the courage to tell the story, but he's just not that type of guy. He wouldn't dare.
Yeah. Well, at least you as a friend can tell the story for him, which I think is a good thing that you're able to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
All right,
See
well,
Japan Walks.
I'll make
Thank
sure to
you.
pop in.
All right. And we're glad to have you. I'm following you now. So I want to thank you for being here too.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And that was See Japan Walks. So let me just do this here. And, this is what we do. If you have a story to tell, we're getting up to about 1 a.m. We're going to be on tomorrow night at 11. So if you have stories related to your own encounters with visitations of space people, you can join us tomorrow night at 11. We'd love to hear your stories. We got to 50, we usually get up to 100,000, but I started late, so I don't know if we're going to get there. Although we have 157 people, it would be actually magical if we can hit 100,000 really quick. If everybody taps on the screen, can we do 100,000? Let me see if our audience can do this here. We're at 47.1. Also, the other thing is, if you support what we're doing here, we want to thank all the people that have done gifts so far. We're going to set the galaxies up here, and I'm pinning the galaxies. So you can do gifting now for the show. That would be great. If you're new to the show, thank you for being here. We always ask for support, even though we don't constantly do it during the show. We appreciate your TikTok gifts. So if you have TikTok gifting ability and you have like a bazillion TikTok coins and you feel, wow, this is a good thing to support. Hey, Jackie F, thank you. That's the first galaxy of the night. You can do that too, like she did. So if you feel like doing a galaxy or anything TikTok gift wise, please do it now. And then we're going to wind down here for the night. I will help you. Okay, thank you, Liz. We appreciate that. Whenever, everything's good. Whenever. So we appreciate everybody supporting the show. You can also go to my Venmo app on my main page to my link, and you can also do a direct Venmo of whatever you wish to donate. TK, thank you for the finger heart. We appreciate it, TK. Thank you. Much love there. And just like TK did, just like people are doing, you can gift anything you want on your TikTok gifting app. So you can choose a gift and say, hey, I think I'll give the commander one of these. So you look at your TikTok gifts and see what you can afford to do. Jackie F gave me a good night one. Half Pint gave me a rose. We appreciate all the different gifts. The little ones, the big ones, they're all good. They all add up. Transcending, thank you so much for the shiny air balloon. Oh, that's nice. I've never seen one of those. A shiny air balloon. Oh my God. That was pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wesley, thank you for the roses, Wesley. That's very appreciative of, like I said, they're all equally good. Thank you for the roses. Transcending, thank you for the shiny air balloon. That's amazing. That thing was really cool. And see, this is what I mean. You can all gift whatever you on your TikTok account can do. If you've been saving TikTok coins or whatever. Liz, thank you for the beer. We appreciate the beer. Oh, so much. We got 6 bears going there. We like that little bear. So we also just getting over, we pulled a muscle or something, and we're trying to get rid of this. Now it went over to another side of my back, and we're trying to, when I do healing work for other people, now I'm trying to self-heal my back. I don't know what I did, but I pulled a muscle or something. But, we're still doing what we're doing. And it's just important to be here. Thank you, Liz. Put castor oil on. You know what? I'll have to get some, man, because it's definitely, it started up this other part of me. So I'm gonna, I'll have to get some castor oil. Oh, I will. My mental, my consciousness is great. It's just stupid. It's a stupid thing here. So we're gonna sign out here and get some rest and go off planet. Everybody, we send our love to all our viewers all over the world. We hope you all have a great morning, and we'll be on tomorrow night at 11 p.m. here on Encounters. All the new and longtime listeners, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Quit stressing and moving. Just relax and heal. I will. Much love to everybody. Have a good night.